In international news, the situation not looking good for former US President Donald Trump, who's hopeful of a rerun as well in these upcoming presidential elections in the country. Here's what has happened. Remember, the biggest controversy around him was with regard to a one-night stand, a sexual encounter that had surfaced even during 2016 presidential elections. And now, Stormy Daniels, who's an adult film star, has also testified against Trump. This is the hush money trial that continues in New York, the third week of witness testimony. We are told that Stormy Daniels took to the stands and detailed her alleged one-night stand with Trump. She was when questioned by the prosecutor. Now, the affair has been denied by Donald Trump, but in her testimony, Daniels has gone on to say on record that she was motivated by fear and not money, that she was being threatened to not discuss Trump encounter with anyone. The historic trial revolves around $130,000 hush money payment paid allegedly to Daniels before the 2016 elections. Trump has pleaded not guilty to 34 counts of falsifying business records to conceal the payment. Remember, this is as much about whether it's morality, also as much about fudging the business records. Let me now bring in a direct update about what's unfolding. Lenka White, senior journalist, joining me from the USA. Lenka, good morning. My first question to you is what exactly happened? Because we are told that the statements that were given by Stormy Daniels were elaborate and explicit against Trump.
Hi, Pooja. Good to hear you again. Yes, Stormy Daniels was today witnessing. She was there talking against Trump. The whole hearing lasted about 5 hours. Okay. It's going to continue on Thursday morning as well. And as you mentioned, she was actually detailing their night they spent together, all the details about clothes and everything. The defenders of Trump, they actually objected on this. They thought it was embarrassing him. They thought it was not suitable in this hearing. However, the judge said that it's not enough. And it was not very good because she was talking against him while his legal team was trying to show that she's not a credible person, that she has OnlyFans account, that she's a porn star who is trying to benefit herself. You know, she has a movie coming out. She's trying to make money. So this was the main task of his legal team.
Lenka, can we say that if at all Trump does eventually get charged as guilty on this, even though he has said that he's not guilty, and these are about as much about the one-night stand issue as is about the payment for which the records were falsified. But if he's charged as guilty, can we say that could end the dream rerun that he's hopeful of as the US president for the upcoming elections?
That's a great question. You know, until now, it has backfired the Democrats, as they are saying that because his rating has actually risen a lot thanks to all these trials. He has been getting a lot of attention, which he likes. So it has been good for him. But another question, as you said, is when he actually will be truly convicted, how the Americans are going to see it. And I have read latest poll done about a week ago where they asked his supporters, are they going to change their mind? And 80% said they will not, but 20% said that they would either reconsider or withdraw, which actually these 20% could be even enough for Biden to lead. We have to take into account that Trump at the moment is leading about 2-3% overall.
Back to the memory of Bill Clinton's scandal, remember? But also that he was the serving president at the time. This, Lenka, why do you think is it a big issue on the ground? There are polls being done, people are being asked about it, but do you think that this specific issue regarding Trump, is it a widely discussed issue? Is it there in the electoral narrative as well?
I personally would say that it is an issue. However, it is not the biggest issue because he has been having 4 cases. People are getting lost. The polls are saying that about 50% of Americans actually don't know what is going on. They don't know what is the level of the case right now. They would get lost if you would ask them, how about the 3 other cases? So I definitely think it is important. However, not in very big details. And of course, like, no one wants to hear that the president has been cheating on his wife. People don't want to hear that. However, Trump has been on the stage for a very long time, and they have certain kind of idea about him. So this is not very out of this whole picture people have already about him. I would like to say that this happened actually 18 years ago on top of this all. So it happened in 2006. So people still take it with a little bit of a distance, given that it's been like 20 years.
All right, Lenka, I appreciate you joining us. As Lenka is telling us about this hush money trial, I can give you an update like you must have seen on the screen as well. Electorally, while the primaries are going on ahead of US presidential elections, Trump is winning one by one. He's won the primary ballot in Indiana, is what we are told. And this is just in the backdrop of if Joe Biden is winning his share of primaries with the Democrat supporters and voters, so is Donald Trump. So can this really have an effect on his presidential dreams, or perhaps he'll be able to get away with that? Remains to be seen. Appreciate you joining us.